Welcome back to another episode of For My Culture. I know it has been a hot minute, a long minute to be real with you, but this is what it's gonna be like when you have college courses and you have priorities and you just have a lot going on. But I'm back now and I'm gonna be dropping videos here and then, but it may be just a little bit slowed down, but I'm gonna still put my all into all these videos I got, all of it, because there's a lot of music out. All right, so I'm reviewing Deezill's old sport project that dropped back in 2020. And special announcement, this is my first ever fan reviewed project. This was sent to me by my friend, old high school buddy, Chico. He told me to check this guy out. I was like, all right, bet. So I gave this project a listen, and all I have to say is, Chico, what the fuck? At this point in time, Chico knows what type of music. Well, no, I wouldn't even say that. I don't think Chico really knows what I listen to or what I find curiosity in. Really, he was just asking me to give my personal thoughts on this artist, and my personal thoughts on this artist is a Don Toliver copycat. That's what I hear from this. This project right here is so photocopied, I swear. There was nothing really special about this, and I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm really not. I'm gonna break it down. So, the first track, On the Road, it's this seamless beginning, the track with the beat, and I was in for something a little bit different. I was expecting for it to sound like something else, but I was like, okay. And he came in, and that's when I heard, well, wait a minute, is Don Toliver featured on this bitch? No, that's the artist, Deezill. And I was thrown off for the first two tracks because the voice was just so similar that I didn't know how to really feel. The lyrics did not catch my attention at all. The content is nothing interesting. He's not a bad rapper, it's just there's nothing that's pulling me. There's no like bars, there's no lines, there's no like real attraction that's pulling me in. So he's kind of like a, but yeah, that next track, Slow Motion, it was not appeasing to me at all. I've listened to this project, by the way, at least 20 times. The only reason why I listened to this project so much was because I was trying to remember it before coming to this review. I was trying to like get my thoughts together, trying to figure out, okay, what was special about this track, what was special about that, but no, I really couldn't. Nothing like sticked. It's like this stuff was so it went under my head that I gave no prior attention to it whatsoever. So that doesn't say a lot, but man, new phone, who this? I wanted to blow my head to pieces with an AK-47, bazooka, something. I just wanted somebody to end my life because that track was so annoying. His voice throughout this entire project, I have to say, is really annoying. It's not even like he tries to fit into the production, he tries to like match with it, but he does this weird thing with the auto-tune where usually with like, how are you out of tune with auto-tune? I never get that. So he was like trying to trying to do certain riffs with his voice, or trying to just, I don't even know, but it didn't match. Like that track right now, I thought the best part about that entire track was the beat. The beat was very, very like, it bumped. I liked it. But he ruined it with his disgusting vocals. The vocal patterns was just terrible. It was awful, especially on the hook where he was that shit was disgusting. And that's not even him being a bad artist. That's just trying to experiment, and I give you props for that. But trying to experiment, but sometimes experimentation always has false hypothesis, or they have a false reaction, a false result, excuse me. And this is that's what this was. Yeah, the Closer track, I didn't care for that one at all. I didn't like. It was a very monotone track, and it was already the project was okay. With this project, it was already kind of just like meh. But when you have slower production added to that, man, it makes me really just want to cut it off. And I almost did. I always wanted to cut this whole project off when we get closer, or I just skip it. And then the next track, Due Time, it was very, very annoying, that hook. In due time. I like the beat though, the acoustic vocals that was happening in the back. I found that pretty cool. But it's just, once again, he ruined the track. The track was doing just fine until Mr. Deezill decided to come in with his vocal patterns and just slobber all over it. And I don't know. I just don't know. And then the last track, Cloud 9, this was okay. So the production on this entire thing was cool. It wasn't outstanding, it wasn't trash, it was just cool. Every time the beat started, like Cloud 9, I was in for like a surprise, because I was like, all right, I wonder what he's gonna do over this type of production. Maybe he's not gonna use his disgusting vocal patterns. Maybe he's actually gonna rap. And to be honest with you, that very last verse of that track, he rapped. I was trying to figure out why he didn't give me that the entire project. Like, rap. If you was gonna rap, I don't even know what classification this artist is. Is he a rapper? Is he a T-Painish type singer? What are you? But I thought he really like showed his versatility on the end of that track. But it was just tragic that we didn't actually get anything interesting that keeps you awake until the very last 30 seconds. Like, come on, bro. But man, this project, it really lacked energy. It lacked true inspiration. This sounded like anything that I can get from anyone. And hashtag that, anything I can get from anyone, because this was a very carbon copy project. And it's probably not even his fault. Maybe with his vocal patterns, because he sounds exactly like Don Toliver. If somebody was to if I was to give this to somebody on the street and I would have been like, hey, check this out. And I would have been like, yes, this is the Don Toliver old mixtape that he released from back then. They would have probably agreed with me without even knowing who the actual artist was. And to be honest with y'all, I'm not even really a big Don Toliver fan. I think he's cool on hooks, but that's it. So you giving me a whole project of no, I personally don't care for it. I personally don't care. But hey, this was not meant to come out as a negative review. This is just me giving my criticisms of what I personally think of this. To be honest, if this guy is really making it big right now, props to you. Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope that you strive for whatever you're trying to strive for. But this projects like this is stuff that's not gonna get added to my list of stuff that I listen to. And it's not gonna, it's just, like I said, he's not a bad artist, he's just not an entertaining artist. He's more like he's riding the current. He's just riding the wave. He's just here because he's here. And that's cool, but I feel like artists like this can do so much more. Experiment more. If you're gonna go off kilter, go even more off kilter. Go so off kilter that we can't even see you off the fucking surface of the earth no more. Do some weird shit that makes me be like, oh, fuck, I'm about to vomit in my sleep. But at least you tried. I like experimentation. I don't like artists doing the exact same shit as everybody else, because that defeats the purpose of artistry. That's just like me writing a portrait and somebody next to me writing the exact same portrait, and then they're claiming it off as theirs, and they're like, hey, I got all the credit. Well, is that true artistry? But yeah, man, that was my review of this project. Like, comment, subscribe for my culture. Change the title of my YouTube channel so it can make it more accessible to find me. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and hit me up later. I'm out.